can't find a single person who saw you drinking before you murdered that young man. Not a one. Mr. Brown, this charade has gone on long enough. Were you really drunk when you pulled the trigger?
What?
You were quite sober, and you were calm. You executed Stefan Yos, and you knew exactly what you were doing. Did I get it right?
No!
How weak the mind when it wants to forget. Maybe you didn't forget, maybe you're lying. Is it a lie you tell everyone around you, or perhaps a lie you tell yourself? Were you absolutely certain he committed those crimes? Certain enough to put him down like a rabid dog? You're guilty of murder. Do you think your lies can free you? Well, Richard, how about a drink?
The monster is coming.
That boy's blood is on your hands. How are you going to look Rosemary in the eye tomorrow? Isn't her daddy a coward and a murderer, hiding behind an empty bottle?
It was at that moment that the devil arrived. I walked by the devil, careful not to look. Like a child, I repeated to myself, "Don't look. Don't look. Don't you dare look."
He was only 12 years old. He was always interested in listening to my stories. And what kind of stories do you think he liked best? Go on, take a wild guess. He liked my war stories. Any ordinary child would have probably looked at this as another adventure story. But that boy was different. What he was most interested in was my description of ultimate fear. Yes, ultimate fear. That reaction of people on the verge of death fascinated him. That was all he was interested in. He toyed with fear.
You see, it's no use. How do you shoot a person who doesn't even exist?